When the woman slowly descended the stairs in her haute couture dress, the CEO's gaze abruptly stopped. He was stunned to realize the woman he had once abandoned was now so stunningly beautiful. In an instant, all eyes in the room were on her. Everyone began guessing her identity, but only the little sister-in-law recklessly rushed up to cause trouble for the woman. Furious, she scolded her as lowly, unworthy of being in such a place. The woman didn't do anything. It was only because she had walked down the stairs with a man that she became the center of attention. The little sister-in-law grew jealous and started maliciously slandering her, accusing her of being unfaithful in her marriage, always walking around with other men. Now, having been kicked out by her brother, she shamelessly walked with a man old enough to be her father. The woman didn't want to respond, but the little sister-in-law believed she was guilty, so she stopped her from leaving, and purposely called more people to watch, trying to publicly humiliate her. Upon hearing the little sister-in-law's vicious words, the woman was pushed into the spotlight. Everyone began criticizing her. Harsh words came from all directions. The little sister-in-law and the scheming woman were smug, smiling triumphantly, but the woman had come here today to end everything with them. She didn't want to be tangled with them anymore, so, without hesitation, she shrugged off the little sister-in-law's hand and prepared to leave. But the little sister-in-law wouldn't give up. Seeing the woman ignore her, she became furious and tried to strike the woman. Unexpectedly, the woman easily blocked the strike and then swiftly slapped her across the face. Just then, the CEO arrived. Seeing his sister being bullied, he rushed forward without thinking, scolding his ex-wife without distinguishing right from wrong. The little sister-in-law fanned the flames, and the scheming woman added her poison to the conversation. This only made the CEO more convinced that his ex-wife was making a scene. He coldly ordered her to apologize to his sister. The woman was completely disappointed in him. She turned to leave, but to her surprise, the little sister-in-law yanked her bracelet off and ruthlessly smashed it to pieces. The woman watched her precious bracelet shatter before her eyes. Her heart ached terribly. That bracelet was the only thing her grandmother had left her before passing. Whenever she missed her grandmother, she would take it out and carefully admire it, feeling like her grandmother was still with her. But now, this precious memory was brutally destroyed by the little sister-in-law. Anger surged within her. She could no longer control her rage. But at that moment, the scheming woman didn't know when to stop, and began mocking her again, saying the little sister-in-law was young and didn't know any better, telling the woman not to bother with her, feigning sympathy, and even asking how much that broken bracelet was worth. The woman couldn't take it anymore. At that moment, she finally decided to reveal her hidden identity. She would get her revenge and make them pay the price they deserved.